It's Zach Store 99.
Hello everybody, this is Zackster99. I think it's important as a YouTube content creator, a guy who does a lot of indie game reviews, does all kinds of videos on, how to cook, product reviews, stuff about my pets, my bearded dragon, my red knee tarantula, which I recently got back at the end of the summer, and all kinds of just random stuff on my channel. I think it's important for viewers to understand exactly how damaging YouTube Red, which recently launched on October 28th, is looking to be for YouTube content creators like myself, especially smaller guys. So what I have here is a chart here from about a month-long period from October 9th to November 7th. Now remember that I want to go ahead and show you here that YouTube Red actually started on October 28th. So let me go ahead and let's just go ahead and put a line here. And October 28th would be, I believe, let's see, 29th, it'd be this date right here. So, this is the day that YouTube Red launched on October 28th. Okay, we can see here, also I want to go ahead and point out that these earnings here, I have actually changed. Now the ratio of my YouTube Red earnings compared to my actual earnings is exactly the same. I've actually calculated that out. So $40, I'm just saying for this period time frame, if this was actually $40 that I earned in that month, YouTube Red would only have been 82 cents. Now again, I have actually changed these values because I'm not allowed as a YouTuber to show you guys my actual earnings. But I am actually showing you my actual percentage, my actual ratio of YouTube earnings compared to my actual earnings to show you what the difference is. Now, I just want to go ahead and point something out real quick. If you look here beforehand, before I actually, let's go ahead and pick a different color here. If you can see here before YouTube Red actually launched, you can see my actual earnings, my ad revenue earnings. And this is money that I earn anytime somebody either watches a full ad when one of my videos launches, or they click on the ad to actually view it. That's the only time I actually make any kind of ad revenue, any kind of ad earnings as a content creator. So you can see here that in this period we had a low day here, but most of the time we had some high days, we had some low days. Actually, our average here, again, these are made up numbers. These aren't my actual earnings, but you can see my average during that time period is probably right around here. Is probably my median, somewhere around the $3 range. So now let's go ahead, and what I want to do is show you guys about where I'm averaging since the 28th. You can see that the average, I had a pretty good day here, but overall my average is probably going to be right around down in here somewhere. Let's go ahead and pick Red, since this is YouTube Red. My actual earnings is probably somewhere really close to there, the $2 range. And that's actually about right. So what has actually happened to me as a YouTube content creator since YouTube Red launched on October 28th? I want to go ahead and give you a actual number here showing you what it's done to me. As far as the data that we have right now, that information here shows me that I am actually taking a 38%. Let me go ahead and change that to something. There we go. 38% loss in revenue is what I'm actually being hit with. And that is a huge percentage. I mean, I wasn't making that much money at all before YouTube Red launched. I mean, I wasn't even paying really for my internet connection, just my internet, not TV or anything like that. My YouTube earnings didn't even pay for my internet connection. And, it's really, really tough even though I have over 3,000 subscribers right now, making any money at YouTube is very, very, very tough. If you add in all the extra costs for my computer, for all the equipment that I actually have to have, and the games that I buy to review just for my YouTube channel, games that I probably wouldn't buy, if it was just me, games that I want to actually review the day they launch and stuff like that. My spendings, how much it costs me to actually just pay for my internet and pay for even half the games that I buy to do a review on YouTube, don't even come up to what I was making before. Now I'm taking a 38% loss since YouTube actually Red started. So YouTube has told us that even though they're giving away free trials for 30 days once it actually started, they said that they will actually give YouTube content creators a portion of what they would have charged viewers like yourself. So I want to go ahead and tell you that amount and let you know that the YouTube actual earnings that I'm actually getting. Okay guys, so if this had actually been $40 in ad earnings that I had earned, that would have been from this point to this point. Okay, so YouTube Red earnings would have only been kicked in during this stretch right here. Okay, but I want to go ahead and tell you guys that my YouTube earnings so far from this amount that I actually earned is only about a 2% gain. So as you can see, with a 38% loss in ad earnings and only about 2% of my YouTube earnings gained back from YouTube Red earnings, that is still a huge, significant loss of over more than 1/3 of what I was making before that I'm being hit with as a YouTube content creator. Go ahead and call this YTR, which is YouTube Red gains. And so what I want to go ahead and say with this video is not, don't go out and, not buy YouTube Red because of the content. But I just want you guys to realize, all you viewers out there realize what this is doing to small content creators like myself. It's probably going to cause a lot of content creators to take in losses like this on something that was already really, really low. It's going to make an impact in, how many content creators there are, their desire to actually upload new content with such a huge, significant hit on their monetary earnings. But also, this is something that impacts everybody, not just YouTube content creators like myself, but it affects you as a viewer. And so the reason I'm actually making this video is so that you guys are just aware of what YouTube Red is actually doing to smaller content creators like myself. Now, how this percentage affects bigger YouTubers, my guess is that they are making a lot more money, a lot more percentage of that $9.99 that you pay YouTube. The bigger content creators are going to get a bigger percentage of that. It's just my guess. So as I said before when I talked about YouTube Red, the smaller guys are going to take a bigger hit. They're going to get knocked down even more. And the bigger guys, the guys like PewDiePie and all the guys with millions of subs, they will probably make even more than they did before. They actually might be taking a hit as well. I don't know. But my guess is the rich are going to get richer here and the poor are just going to get knocked down even further. And I think that's really sad because what that's going to do is it really is going to limit the variety that you have as a viewer. The smaller networks are going to be thinned out. There's going to be a lot of guys that are doing this for, an income, for, their way of actually paying their bills, their way of actually paying their rent, and keeping a family afloat. They're going to have to look for some other way to actually make money rather than making content for YouTube for you to watch. And I think that is a sad thing. I also want to go ahead and let you guys know, obviously make a choice, whatever choice is best for you, but you should realize that this YouTube Red feature that YouTube has actually launched, obviously it offers you another choice, another option as a viewer, and that's certainly good. But I think it's important that we actually make you understand what this is doing to the content creators, especially the smaller guys that you enjoy watching. So there's ways that you can compensate for this loss. You know, you can always donate to your favorite YouTube content creators, such as not just myself, but there any content creators that you enjoy, that you want to make sure, hey, you know, I really like your channel. You know, go to their about page on their one of their videos, and go to their about page and actually look for a way to donate. Most YouTubers actually have a link to go to PayPal or some other way to actually donate to them directly. And that is one huge way that you can actually help a YouTube content creator. Other ways that you can help the content creators that you enjoy is obviously by subscribing to them, leaving them likes on videos that you enjoy. If you really enjoy a video, you got something out of it, make sure that you hit that like button. It just takes a second to actually do that. And comments also help, you know, their videos actually move up in the search. When somebody searches for videos, it helps. The more comments, the more likes that they have, that actually helps them move up in those search fields when somebody else is searching for a video. So there's a lot of different ways you can help, but donating directly to the YouTuber that you like is going to help, you know, kind of compensate for this loss that YouTubers are taking because of YouTube Red. Another thing I want to go ahead and really discourage is the use of ad blockers, because again, as I've already stated, the only way a YouTuber makes any kind of ad revenue at all is when there's an ad on their video. Now, the ads don't cover up the entire video. I mean, some of them you actually have to watch, you know, a 10 or 15 second video or ad video before their video starts. But what is that? I mean, I never, you know, like, I have never run an ad blocker when I watch YouTube. I don't mind the ads, and a lot of the ads you can just X out of and click out of. So, you know, I am not going to run an ad blocker, which is going to also cripple a YouTube content creator's earnings, just because you don't want to click out of an ad or watch a short ad before or during the video. So make sure that, you know, before you actually run an ad blocker or before you actually sign up for YouTube Red, just make sure you understand what this is doing to the content creators who are making the videos that you enjoy watching. By actually running ad blockers or signing up for YouTube Red, you are going to be hurting a lot of the YouTube content creators that you enjoy watching. So I'm not saying that, you know, this should all be about money at all. I do this because I really enjoy actually, you know, making content that my viewers and my subscribers actually enjoy watching. I would do this even if I didn't make money. In fact, I didn't even start, you know, doing ad revenue on YouTube until just a little over a year ago. And the only reason that I actually even signed up to make money on YouTube, because I went for more than 6 years without making any kind of ad revenue at all for the videos that I put up. But the only reason I ever even signed up for the ad earnings is to kind of help compensate me, and because a couple of people let me know that even if I don't sign up, even if a YouTuber doesn't sign up for the ad revenue, okay, they may not make any money, but Google's just going to make even more money, because all those videos that they don't sign up for ad revenue on, they're still going to be ads. The only difference is that all the money is going to be going to Google and YouTube, rather than some of it going to the content creator. So we might as well sign up for the YouTube earnings ad revenue as a content creator, because if we don't, there's still going to be ads on the video. And see, I didn't know that for a long time. I thought, you know, hey, if I don't sign up for money for any kind of ad earnings on my videos, then there won't be any ads on the videos. Well, that's not true. There's still going to be the same kind of ads. There's still going to be ads on every video. It's just that all of the money would actually go to Google and YouTube. So I was like, you know what? I might as well take it. And that's kind of why I ever even signed up for ad revenue earnings on my YouTube videos. So want to just make you guys aware that YouTube Red, if it's affecting me like this, I guarantee you there is a big portion of YouTube content creators such as myself that are going to be seeing a significant decrease in their ad revenue for this next month and going on. So just be very aware as a viewer exactly what signing up for things like YouTube Red and, you know, running ad blockers and those kind of things does to the content creators that you enjoy watching, because you are hurting the people that you enjoy watching by doing either of those things. So obviously make the best choice for you, but just be aware of what you're doing to the content creators that you enjoy, especially when you run the ad blockers. That doesn't give us any kind of earnings whatsoever, where at least the YouTube Red does give us some kind of a small earnings, where running ad blockers basically is just completely stomping us out. So again, there's ways to compensate for that. Probably the best way is to actually go to the YouTube creators, the content creators that you enjoy, and actually donating directly to their cause. Hopefully this hopefully this video helps you guys have a better understanding of what YouTube Red is actually doing to the content creators that you enjoy. And if you're a content creator and you've noticed significant losses like I have, be sure you comment down below. Be sure all you guys leave all your comments down below. Be sure you rate my video. I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been Zaxter99 with an honest look at what YouTube Red is doing to the content creators here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxter99. Take care.